Hi friends, this is Sri Ramulu. So before watching this video, please subscribe it. Today's topic is wave and particle duality of radiation. See here, wave and particle duality of radiation. About the particle, first, what is a particle? The concept of a particle is easy to grasp. Second point, it has a mass, it is located at some definite point. So its meaning is what it is located at some definite point means here, for example, it has a mass. Mass means it has to appear in this form. It is located at some point. It may present at this point, or at this point, or at this point, at this point. So which we can locate like this, that is simply particle. So that is the meaning of this. And next, third point is it can move from one place to another place. So see here, at the beginning at this point, and after certain time if it present at this point, so that is the meaning is this, it is moving in this direction. Okay, so it can move. So particle has to move, that is the thing. And next is it gives energy when slow down or stop. Suppose one object is moving with a certain velocity, let 30 kmph, right? And when it is coming to slow, when it is its velocity is decreasing, then what have velocity decreasing? Then what happens? It has to lose its energy. Is what happens? It has to give the energy outside. So it is losing the energy. That is the meaning. And next, last point is. Thus, the particle is specified by mass, velocity v, momentum p, and energy E. In this manner, particle is denoted by, it has, see here the second point, second point, it has a mass. Second point, in the second point, it has a mass, it is located at some point, means it has a mass means, yes, it is m. And a body which has a mass, if it moves, then it may contains the velocity. If it contains the velocity, then automatically it contains the momentum, because momentum is what? Momentum is equals to mass into velocity. And right? So when a body has mass and a velocity, mass and velocity, then automatically it has energy. Why? Because see here, suppose body is moving, then its mass is m, its velocity is v. Then according to the body which is moving, that contains the energy, which energy? Kinetic energy. T is equals to half m v square. Okay, like this. Next, about the wave. See the wave. First point, see. A wave is spread over relatively large region of space. Large region of space. Sorry for the disturbance. Right? A wave is spread over a relative large region of space. So that means generally, what is a wave? Wave means, for example, see here, a bucket contains water, this much of. Let water is silent. Water means no disturbance in the water. Now what we are doing? Now I am going to drop a stone. I am going to drop a stone inside the water like this. Let the water touch. Let the stone touches the water at the center. Then what happens? When stone touches to the water around this point, what happens? Like these circles, we will move away from this point. Those circles are called waves, right? So that means some disturbance is created. So before throwing the stone, before dropping the stone, water is silent. When stone dropped, then what happens? Disturbance in the water is created. That a disturbance in the water is called wave, right? Like this. So what happens, it occupy the space, right? Wave always occupy the space. And next, second point is what, it cannot be said to be located just here and there. For example, just now what I explained the example, the bucket, and if you drop the stone, and then what happens around it, a disturbance will create. And if you see, yes, yes, here there is a wave like this. So when you see the wave here, and if you say here it is wave, so suddenly this wave can move at this point. Again, if you see, if you touch to the, even if you say the wave is here, then at that time again it moves away from that point. So we cannot say wave is here and there, just we see it by, because it continuously moves. Disturbance is continuously moves. Next, third point, it is hard to think of mass being associated with a wave. It means wave cannot have any mass. That is the meaning of this, right? Like a particle has mass, but wave cannot have mass. And next point is, actually a wave is nothing but rather spread out a disturbance. See, just know what I said, that is a disturbance, right? Next, wave is specified by, sorry, it is a year only, right? Okay. Wave is specified by what? Frequency, wavelength, phase of wave, velocity, amplitude, and intensity. So see here, wave generally we can show like this, it is a wave, okay? And if it is a mean line, then from here, this distance generally we call amplitude, right? Let, if you denote amplitude with A or R, then its square is what? Intensity, okay? And a phase means at the generation, when the wave is generating at the points, if the two waves are coming simultaneously, then they may have the small difference between their angle. That difference is called phase difference. So here we may denote. See, once again I will show. It is, let it is source. From this one wave is coming like this, and next wave also generate, but with a small difference. See, the gap is called, this is the angle, this angle is a phase we call, right? And a wavelength means here it is a wave. The distance between consecutive crest is called wavelength, or the distance between consecutive troughs is called wavelength, right? So it is called crest and this is called trough, okay? So the distance between consecutive means side by side, consecutive, that is also successive. The distance between consecutive waves, consecutive crest or consecutive troughs is called wavelength. It is denoted by lambda, right? So when the wave is having the wavelength, then automatically it has a frequency. Frequency means what? Within 1 second, how many ups and downs are creating, how many ups and downs. See here, it is like this. See, this and this up, it is a one vibration, right? See here once again, it is one vibration, it is another vibration, another vibration. How many vibrations are creating in 1 second? That is called frequency, right? Like this we define frequency. And next, see here next, considering above fact, it appears difficult to accept the conflicts idea that radiation has a dual nature, right? So generally radiation has a dual nature. Radiation is a wave which is spread out over a space of over a space and also a particle which is located at a point in the space. And about these 2 points, here explanation is given. First explanation, see, radiation including visible light, infrared, ultraviolet and X-rays, etc. These are the radiations. Behaves as a wave in experiment based on interference, diffraction, etc. Due to fact that these phenomena requires require the presence of two waves at the same position at the same time. Obviously, it is difficult for two particles to occupy the same position at the same time. We conclude the radiation behaves like a wave. Okay, so when radiation is behaving like a wave, then we cannot specify that is a particle. When radiation is behaving like a particle, then we cannot say that is a wave. That means at the same time radiation cannot behave like a wave and as well as particle, right? That is the meaning of these 2 points. See second point. Planck's quantum theory was successfully in explaining the black body radiations that photoelectric effect, Compton effect, etc. had clearly established that radiant energy in its interaction with the matter behaves as brought. It consists of corpuscles. Corpuscles means particles like this. These are called corpuscles. Here radiation interact with the matter in the form of photons or quanta. Thus we conclude that radiation behaves like a particle. See, here radiation behaves like a particle, here radiation behaves like a waves. That is the meaning of this. And by using wave theory, we successfully explain the interference and diffraction. But by using particle nature of the radiations, we explain successfully photoelectric effect, Compton effect, like this. So these are the meaning of radiations. Okay. And next, final statement. Radiation thus sometimes behaves as a wave. See, sometimes it behaves as a wave and at other times as a particles. So sometimes when it is behaving as a wave, then it cannot behave as a particle. When it is behaving as a particle, then it cannot behave as a wave. Okay, that is, see here next point. It has a wave particle dualism. Dualism means dual means two. Two means one time is wave, other time is particle. Okay. And next, here it should be remembered. We must remember this point that radiation cannot exhibit its particle and wave properties simultaneously. Means at a time. At a time, it cannot behave particle nature and wave nature. So when it is behaving as a particle nature, then wave nature cannot behave. When it is behaving as a wave nature, then it cannot behave as a particle nature. So that is the meaning of this. Okay. Thank you, friend. So please subscribe this video. Thank you.